Hey, I'm Dillon and I covered The Wire by HAIM for Like a Version. I just love HAIM as a band. I think they sort of encapsulate everything I love about songwriting, where it feels like someone sort of being honest and expressing themselves in a really unique way. I don't know, I guess like expanding the capabilities of what rock and folk and pop music could sort of be. Particularly this song, I think I heard it a few years ago and just had it as a shower song for the last 3 years, so I woke up to it most mornings. Once I sort of delved into the lyrics a lot more, I sort of realised like how clever and rhythmic they are with their writing. I don't know, I think this song tackles a really interesting thing. Like I think they're sort of talking about wanting to say the right thing in a relationship and wanting to do the right thing, and then when that actually comes down to the wire of telling someone, it's a lot harder than maybe anticipated, which I feel like is my whole entire life. The thing that like stood out to me so much is the chorus hits, where it's like the drummer sort of plays through the 1 and hits the 2 and everyone screams like, right. That bit to me was just like, felt just so powerful. So I guess we sort of wanted to make it a little bit more emotional and sort of somber through the pre-choruses, and then really hold on to the groove through the verses and the chorus. I think in the bridge, that's where we really sort of put our own take on it. We really wanted to highlight all the different parts. That's why I brought in the harmonizer and Griff singing that, and then made it a bit more heavy and rocky. So I got Griff playing bass, Sam playing guitar, Jack playing drums, and Clancy playing violin, keys, and singing. We rehearsed a bunch for it. We found it like a really hard song. Lyrically, it's just like all over the place. I've got no idea how they fit all those words in. We had to like take a few out, and I had to like practice in the shower. I made a little demo of it and it was really somber, and I sort of had the idea to just make it like almost a ballad, because I really wanted to bring out the lyrics. But when I sat down and listened to it and showed the band and stuff, it sort of lost those anthemic moments that the original is so well known for. So we just try to balance those two and have the start sort of bring out the lyrics and then hold on to those big bits as well. And I actually really enjoyed that process because, I don't know, I love this song and there's so many beautiful bits in it that learning those parts I feel like is really good for my music. And I'm a big fan of listening to a song and being like, okay, I love that song, but why do I love that song? What parts of that song hit me? What elements of that song make me feel something? And I think when you're forced to sort of like actually tear it apart and play it, you really realise what bits you love and what parts of songwriting you fall in love with. So that was a really cool part of it. Yeah, I like a version that like sort of made me discover an artist and also just like fall in love with the version was Julia Jacquelin's cover of The Strokes. That version was just like beautiful and amazing, and I hadn't actually listened to much Julia Jacqueline before I heard that, and now she's probably one of my favourite artists and biggest inspirations. This is sort of like a life dream for me really. Like I grew up getting the Like a Version CDs for every Christmas from my mum. I feel like it's sort of where my music inspiration sort of started. Yeah, it feels just like amazing and like a huge sort of milestone and pretty surreal, to be honest.